A few weeks ago, during my first English class of the semester, my English teacher decided during the middle of the class to go around the whole room and have all of the kids introduce themselves. I was among one of the first kids to go. I was around the fifth person to go, I believe, and while they were going through the kids who were before me, I was panicking. It felt like an absolute lifetime before they got to me because I was panicking in my head. I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? Hi, I'm Michael, and so and so." She wanted us to also say our majors, what we plan on doing with our lives, and I wasn't gonna say I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna do with my life. I gotta say something, right? So then they make it to me, and I was still underprepared, but I still did it anyway. I said what my name. I said my name. I said my major, which I said I was planning on majoring English in school, and that made the teacher happy. And then I also said, "Oh, I'm kind of interested in being a journalist later down in life. Maybe that'll be a path I'll take." And then she recommended some journalism clubs within the college that I could maybe join, that I might be interested in. And then when they finally moved on from me and went on to the next person, I was thinking in my head, oh, did I come off like an absolute kiss ass because I'm probably going to be the only person who says English? And lo and behold, I was the only person who said English. One other person said they were a liberal arts major. I should have just said that. But no, I went with English. And you might be thinking, well, these thoughts are absolutely stupid. I highly doubt anyone thought anything of your little introduction. I highly doubt the teacher thought much of your little introduction. Why are you so hard on yourself over this? Well, this is just what social anxiety does to you. It does to you. It puts these thoughts in your head that you know are absurd, but you can't help but believe in anyway. It's a disorder that makes you believe that whenever you walk around in a public area, everyone is looking at you, everyone is judging you, everyone thinks you are the worst piece of shit they have ever come across. And these are the kind of thoughts that go around in my head whenever I'm in a very highly populated area, like the cafeteria in my college. Whenever I get my short little breaks, a lot of the times my criminology class ends like over an hour before it's supposed to officially end, so I get like an hour break in between. So I sit in the cafeteria, eat a Kit Kat that I buy from the vending machine usually because I'm so fucking hungry. But whenever I'm using my phone, I can't help but look around the whole cafeteria, make sure no one is looking at me, no one is paying attention to what I'm doing. It's not like I'm doing anything bad. Maybe I'm just simply watching YouTube or playing a mobile game or listening to music, but I just fear that someone is gonna look over my shoulder, judge me for whatever I'm doing on my phone, for whatever video I'm watching, whatever song I'm listening to, whatever I may be doing. That's just really simple and harmless, and really shouldn't be anything that anyone would think of. And even if I do know that no one is looking at me, no one has a spotlight on me, no one is judging me, but I still can't help but think that because again, that is just what social anxiety does to you. I can't even so much as hold a normal conversation with a person without the thoughts rushing into my head that are telling me, "Oh, you're fucking up this conversation badly. Why didn't you say this? Why didn't you say that?" And then immediately when the conversation ends, my mind immediately goes to regret, saying, "Why didn't you say this? Why didn't you say that? What, you came across like a total fucking idiot towards this person." And the person I spoke to may have not think that at all, but it's just my mind telling me this. And you might be thinking, well, if you know that these thoughts are absurd, why do you give in to these thoughts? Why do you still believe in these thoughts? Why do you let your mind control you like this? Well, I wish I could answer that, but I just can't help but give in to those kind of thoughts. I can't help but just agree with my mind, thinking, oh, I made an absolute fucking fool of myself. I made friends in high school, mostly in 10th grade, but I knew some kids before then, and there was this kid that transferred to my school. He was a year older than me, and we started talking, and he became popular so fucking quickly, and I really do envy that. I really do wish I possessed that kind of those kind of social skills where you can go to a school, you could transfer to a school where you know absolutely no one, and within like a week you already know like most of the school because you're just that cool. You're just that pleasant to talk to. But anyways, he befriended me, and we became really good friends. And he started introducing me to people, and it was really through him that I made a lot of really great friends. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for this person entering my life, even if we don't really talk all that much anymore. There's no bad blood between us. We just kind of went our separate ways. We still talk sometimes, but anyways, I made quite a few friends in high school, but it was really because I was introduced to them. I didn't actually make an effort to go up to talk to these people, and I would consider 10th grade to be probably one of the best parts of my life. I was introduced to drugs, marijuana to be exact, and it really did help my anxiety by quite a bit. And I remember my anxiety levels being at its absolute lowest during that time. And I'm really thankful for them for doing that. Oh, drugs are bad, drugs are bad. Shut the fuck up. It's only weed, okay? But anyways, um, I remember the last time I was with all of these friends in one setting was a party back in July of 2018. I consider that kind of the last hurrah between me and all of those friends. Because after that, most of my friends are like a year older than me. They all went off to college after that summer. Some of them went out of state, or some of them got jobs, and all of these other factors that played into them not really having the time to talk to me and talk to a lot of the other friends within our group anymore because they're just busy now. And I am kind of back in the place I was in before meeting all of these people because in college I haven't really talked to anyone. People have talked to me, but I haven't really made any close friends or anything. Maybe some acquaintances, but that's really about it. I just wonder how I'm gonna fare in life. Am I gonna eventually break out of this shell and finally talk to people on my own and make friends on my own and maybe have a significant other down the line, maybe, hopefully. Today is Valentine's Day, by the way. But the day I'm recording this, I'm going to be uploading this on Sunday, so you're not going to be watching this on Valentine's Day. But, you know, I really despise this day for a myriad of different reasons, but I can't help but think of, what I would really think about this day if I did have someone in my life that I really cared for. And I just wonder how I would even handle that relationship because my social anxiety is so fucking bad that I don't think I would be able to really hold down a relationship because I just care that much about someone being judgmental of me, and I really have a very very hard time breaking out of my shell and getting close to someone who I don't know at all because strangers are like some of my biggest fears. So I wonder, would I even be able to hold down a relationship or even enter a relationship at even one point in my life because of this? I really don't know. I really don't know. A lot of people say they want a girlfriend. A lot of people say they want a significant other of any kind. But do you really think in your mind how that relationship is actually going to pan out? Because I've been thinking about this for the past few days because Valentine's Day has been coming up, and alas, today is Valentine's Day, and I really do think I don't know if I would ever be able to hold down one. But that's just the state of me right now. I'm alone. I don't really have any friends to speak to, aside from a select few that I talk on iMessages, but that's really about it. That's not really too much, and it's just through text. And I also have the little Discord thing going on, but again, that's just through text, so it doesn't really do anything to curb my anxiety or help me in any sort of way. It's nice, I guess, but something that I would definitely trade over actually having a real group of friends in real life. Sorry to those people I talked to just through text. I don't mean any offense, but I'm sure you get what I'm sure you understand why I feel that way. No ill will was intended. All of you are awesome. Anyway, that's just me right now. That's just where I am mentally right now. Depressed, anxious as hell. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's just how life is. Life can be an unfair bitch. It really can be. And I really wanted to do another social anxiety video because the one I did a few years ago that I thought I deleted, but it's still up, and I don't think I will take it down. The reason I wanted to do this again is because I the old one was kind of melodramatic, and I think I did exaggerate things to an extent. 2016 wasn't that bad. And I wouldn't say this year is all that bad either, but, you know, it could be a fuck ton better. I can't wait to go out later because I have to go to the store later and think everyone in the store is staring at me, judging me, thinking I am a huge, gigantic piece of shit for whatever stupid reason. Oh, the joys of having social anxiety. And also, let me get this out of the way too. If any of you think that I don't have anxiety, or if I'm lying about the anxiety that I have because I do these YouTube videos, well, you're completely fine with talking you're completely fine with talking into a mic, uploading it onto YouTube, and being judged by the people in the comment section, because I've had plenty of videos where people absolutely rip into me in the comment section and call me every name in the book. If you really think that's the same to talking to someone physically in real life, face to face, then you are a moron. Because there is a huge difference between that and what I'm doing here. And even so, I remember a few days ago I had to do this voice thread thing for my English class where I answer questions verbally and submit it online, and the teacher will grade it. I was so anxious during that, and I remember telling I remember thinking that thinking this will be a breeze. I do these YouTube videos, talking into a mic and answering these questions verbally should be no problem at all for me, but I got so fucking anxious doing it because it's kind of different when when your professor is hearing this and they're gonna grade you over it. And I was so worried. I was a stuttering mess during these recordings too, and I thought I did so fucking terribly, and I thought, oh, my professor's gonna think I'm such a huge, gigantic fucking idiot. Oh my god. But I think I did well. I think she already checked mine out, and my grade didn't tank, so maybe I did do well, and maybe it was all just in my mind, like a lot of this is. And I tried getting help for this. I think I told some people this just once over, like, nearly 2 years ago, but I never actually said it publicly in any of my videos. For 11 months, from July of 2018 to June of 2019, I went to therapy. And it was every Monday from, I think it was from 6 to 7 o'clock or 7 to 8. I don't exactly remember. But the main reason I stopped going was that stupid fucking summer class I was in that I hated so much. But regardless, I saw the writing on the wall. We were clearly making no progress. I was saying the same thing over and over again. I'm okay, I'm fine, even though I wasn't actually fine, but I just have that much trouble opening up about my feelings that I can't even talk to a fucking therapist about my problems. And she even said in one of our last few meetings, if you feel like you're fine, then feel free to end their sessions. If you know you're feeling okay, like you say you are. And regardless if I had that summer class or not, I probably would still not be in there. It just didn't help at all, and we're just running in circles towards the end. We were really towards the middle and then the end, but yeah, therapy didn't help me at all. So if you suffer from really bad anxiety, feel free to share how you cope with it. Maybe I'll learn some handy tips. I don't know. I highly doubt it, because a lot of the things I tried that aren't drug related haven't helped me at all regarding this. Maybe therapy helped you. Who knows? And if it did, great. It wasn't a help for me at all. So, yeah, I don't think I'll ever overcome this, but, I've lived with this my whole life. And near 19 years of existence, I think at this point I'm pretty used to thinking that everyone around me thinks I'm a gigantic piece of shit and a huge fucking failure and is always judging me left and right 24/7. I think I can cope with that at this point after, again, near 19 years of having this. Because I've had this ever since I was a little kid. It's gotten worse these past few years, but oh well. Oh well. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.